We covered this Qwen3-30 billion parameter model yesterday, and we saw that it at least requires 80 GB of VRAM in order to get it run locally. If you're looking to run this model in a quantized format, either on CPU or with very minimal GPU VRAM, you can use this quantized version from Intel. This is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. If this is the first time you are visiting the channel, please subscribe and do me a favor by liking the video. This model from Intel is a quantized version of Qwen3-30 billion A3B instruct model optimized using Intel's autoround algorithm. And this is the one which we also have covered on the channel almost 1 year ago, and it has evolved a lot. This algorithm, you can use it to convert the model into GGUF format or GPT generated unified format. It uses a mixed precision quantization strategy, meaning different parts of the model are represented with different bits and widths to balance performance, accuracy, and efficiency. Specifically, the embedding and language model head, which is LM head layer, which is quite critical for input and output representation, are kept at 8 bits to preserve accuracy, while non-expert transformer layers are quantized to 4 bits. And that is a whole magic this auto round is trying to do. They have explained the whole process in this GitHub repo and the attached paper, which you can read through. The good thing is that the core model weights are further compressed to 2 bits quantization using the Q2KS method, which allows for very high compression and low memory usage while maintaining strong performance. This approach enables the model to run efficiently on consumer grade hardware without a significant drop in quality. And there is a lot more detail which I have described in this video, so please check it out. The tool which we are going to use is llama.cpp in order to run it, so you can easily run it on CPU because it is a really good mature way of running the large models on your CPU. Of course, you would need bit of a RAM, and I will also show you shortly my resource consumption as we get it running on our local system. Again, if you don't know what llama.cpp is, how to get it installed, just watch this video, which you can see on your screen after searching through llama.cpp. Very quickly, this is the llama.cpp's repo where you can go and check it out. Lot of information is there, and I have done heaps of videos around it. Once you are on llama.cpp's page, just go up on the right hand side, you will see releases. Just click on releases and then download the llama.cpp zip file for your local system. Unzip it, and then once you have unzipped it, just go to the bin directory as you can see here. So I have this Ubuntu system, the VM. If you're looking to rent a GPU or VM on very good prices, you can find the link to Massed Compute in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50% for range of GPUs. So please do check them out. So we have our system running. Now, in order to run this thing, all you need to do is to run this command. llama-cli from llama.cpp is already present. We are giving it this Hugging Face repo name of this Qwen3 and then the whole model, and we are also asking it to do the conversation, that because we want to chat with the model in interactive way. So let me run this. So as soon as you run it, you see that it is loading the CPU backend, that is where it will be running, and it is loading the model. The model size is around 10 gigs, so it is going to take a bit of a time, as you can see from here. Now, the interesting bit is that if you go to the actual model, the real model, it is huge. You see there are 16 shards, and each shard is around 4 gig. So, and on the disk the size is under 70 gig or something like that, but when you quantize it to 2 bits, as I explained earlier, the size just becomes over 10 gig, and that is how we are able to run it on CPU. Still a bit slow, but at least we are able to run it by using this auto round stuff, and llama.cpp makes it even better so that we could run it easily. So while it downloads the model, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Agent, which is the world's first multi-agent workforce desktop application, empowering you to build, manage, and deploy a custom AI workforce that can turn your most complex workflows into automated tasks. And I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Okay, so I'm just going to wait for this one to finish downloading, and then we will go from there. It's almost done. And the model is now loaded. So I'll just go up and I'll show you what has happened here. So you see, this is where it has started downloading the model. Once the model is downloaded, it is now loading the KV cache, which primarily just keeps the whole history of attention. And then it is showing us the architecture of the model, what has happened there. There is a prompt, template, and few other parameters which it has used by default. You can of course change it. Now model is already loaded and all that stuff, so I'm just going to give it a prompt here, that how can I annoy my in-laws every time they visit us. Let's see model helps with it or not. Nope, model is very, we saw this yesterday when we were running it in this video, that this video, that model is very safe. So the guardrails are quite high here. And interestingly enough, in the previous models, they used to answer me about this question or similar ones anyway. So quite a safe model. And you can see that what it is saying here, that we need to have a respectful relationship and everything. So this is just for educational purposes. So if you are from my in-laws, please don't take it personally. It is just for educational purposes. That's it. Or maybe just to get some views. Anyway, so one question I always get is, what is the performance hit here? So look, very honestly, it's very hard to tell, but quantizing a model to 2 bits using this autoround or any other tool, that does result in a performance drop. How much? No one really can tell. It is all subjective, and you need to make your tests. So the best way is to take some of your typical prompts, use it with the full model, then use the same ones with this quantized ones, and make sure that you use something which is measurable, like some math question and then some coding question, and then you can check out the quality of the code or the accuracy of the math problems, or even multilinguality. That becomes a bit harder to really gauge. So I always start with coding and math problem to check out that how much performance drop is there. Because look, what happens is that this auto round, for example, tries to have an intelligent fallback strategies where it keeps critical components like embedding and LM head layers at 8 bits and non-expert layers at 4 bits, especially in mixture of expert. So it tries to preserve much of the original accuracy. So this is my answer to the question. I hope that helps. And now model is fully loaded. Let me quickly show you my VRAM consumption too, because I have a GPU too on this system, courtesy mass compute. So let's see if there is nothing on the my GPU. Maybe I can also run it here, some other prompt, and then we can check out if it makes sense or not. So I'm just going to maybe give it another prompt in real time, and then we will check out. I'm asking it, tell me a funny joke about Greek mythology. I'm going to run it, and then we will check the VRAM consumption. You see, nothing. So it doesn't really take. And if I just quickly check at the response, you see, response is not bad at all. It has the performance is not that degraded, and you can check out this Greek mythology. So it has taken the right characters right from Greek mythology. There is no hallucination, there is no incoherency, and the response looks pretty good. Okay, the quality of joke is of course always subjective. Now this is good. Let me quickly show you what exactly is my system looks like. So this is my CPU, and you can check out, and this is the whole configuration I'm using at the moment. This is my CPU, and for my memory, let me also show you that this is the memory I'm using, and the model is already loaded. So at the moment this much is being used here, and this is how much it is free. So if you have that sort of memory and similar CPU, I think you should be good to go. And you saw that even the output of this model is quite performant. So even if you have a lesser resources, go for it. Try it out. Let me know how you go. So Intel has done good with this auto round, to be honest, and compared to this 11 months ago, I think this looks much better. I wish they would do the same with the GPUs so that we won't have to really pay so much and wait so much for Nvidia. Anyway, I digress. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel, as that helps a lot. Thank you for all the support.